All right, who's ready for some girl chat? You guys ready? Our girl A is out today. We miss her so much. We love you so much, A. We're so excited about who's filling in for her as our guest host. She's an amazing actress, a hilarious comedian, and someone who's a great friend to our show. Everyone, give it up for Amanda Seal. You look beautiful, Amanda. Thanks. All right, welcome back. And now, you've been on the show before, but this is your first time at the girl chat table.
I feel very special.
You feel good?
Right?
You feel grown?
I feel very special. I feel grown. Glad to be a part of the chattery.
Yes.
Well, Amanda, you have an upcoming podcast, which will be on Fernal Audio. Tell us about it.
So it's going to be on Feral Audio. It's called Small Doses. And basically, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am very vocal about a lot of things.
A little bit.
But people really ask me for advice a lot of times because I have a lot of common sense. And so it's like, why keep it to myself? You know? If it was given to me, it's so I can share it with the world. Yeah. And so I call Small Doses essentially like self-help from the hip. You know, yeah, it's basically every episode we have a different theme, and I talk about it through comedy, through stories, we have guests, and basically it's like a unique take on the everyday things that we deal with my humorous tone, and of course some nerd stuff milks.
Nice.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that.
Yes, it sounds empowering.
Yes,
that's what I want.
Well, you know, that's my whole bottom line. How can we elevate
that? That's right. Well, speaking of advice, Amanda, I want to know your opinion. Are you the type of person to hold the door open for someone when they enter or exit a store?
Well, I was raised up, not dragged up, so...
all right.
Okay.
Well, according to a study in the journal Social Influence, guys secretly hate when a woman opens the door for them. That's right. The study found that the polite gesture clashes with their masculinity in the sense that they don't want to appear needy and vulnerable. Now, Amanda, what do you think about the study?
I want to know who they asked.
Okay.
Right? You know, when I said I was raised up, not dragged up, it's like, to me, that's just manners. Like, that's like holding doors for people is not a masculine or a feminine thing, especially in like a generic setting. If you're on a date, if you're on a date with a guy, I feel like there's different rules, but like in just living life, like if you see someone struggling with a suitcase, you help them. If someone is coming through a door, you open the door. But it shouldn't hurt you. Like if that is affecting your masculinity, you're really not that masculine.
It's true.
Not that masculine.
No, it's so true. And I love today, I like seeing when different people of any gender or any age rush to help you with the door. You know, like I was going through Marshall's with my mom the last weekend, and I saw this little boy that's like, let me get that for you. And he pushed the door open, and I was like,
so sweet.
You are the best ever. And I turn around and I try to keep doors open. You just help each other out.
Right.
You know? And I agree with you. It's the way that you're raised and what you want to continue to others. But there are guys out there that will act like this. I actually legit know guys they'll straight up just be like, I don't need you to do that for me.
Oh my gosh.
And you almost just want to be like, yo, if you don't got none, go grow
therapy.
some, right?
What you think, Tam?
Well, no, I'm with Amanda. I'm so grateful that the men in my life, they never feel obligated to open the door. They want to. It's just a way of showing respect and appreciation. I mean, my brothers do it for me, my husband, my dad, and I don't think I would ever do it for them just simply because my brother would be like, hey, you think I'm slipping or something? Like, this is my job. This is what I want to do, but it's not gonna affect his masculinity.
I agree, but I think it's different. I think what I liked what you said was that if in normal situations, we all help each other. If I'm dating someone, though, then it's something different. I want my man to open the door for me. I don't want to look at the back of his head. I'm just traditional like that.
Yeah.
But that's what I think what they're talking about. Like, if you're that type of woman that you like, let me do everything. I think sometimes we want to do everything and we forget sometimes to be a lady. And there's nothing wrong with being a lady. Yes, I said that, Amanda. Be a lady sometimes. I believe in traditions. I believe in equal rights. But I like my man to treat me like a lady, and I treat him like a man because he going to give it to me like a man.
Drop the mic, Lonnie. Drop the mic. I have to say, my mom is a very independent, strong black woman, and I was raised that way. And I was single, you guys, for a very long time, and I knew how to take care of my own. Yeah. Then once I met my husband, we kind of like had that push-pull thing, but it wasn't like he was like, oh, you're taking away my masculinity. He's like, please, I love you so much. I just want to show you.
But he had to earn that.
Yes. He did have to earn it.
He had to earn that.
He did have to earn it.
You
that
can't,
is true.
Like, I feel like for a lot of women, like, we're in a new era of women. You know,
Yes.
we're in a new era of womanhood, and a lot of men haven't entered a new era of manhood.
What you
explain that? Explain that.
Because, like, we're in a new space where, like, women have just more access to a lot more than we ever had access to. So in terms of independence, we're able to even attain that independence. I mean, women couldn't even have their own bank account in the 70s.
Yeah,
like, that was the other day. You know, so now... the other day. So the fact that, like, we can be entrepreneurs, and then we can choose, you know, how we want to operate in relationships, and we do have sexual confidence. Like, I think the problem is that a lot of times wanting equal rights gets misplaced with wanting to be treated right.
Yeah.
Right.
And for men to also know that it's not just the opening of doors, it's whatever a man does that just makes you feel like a woman, that should be nurtured. That should be honored. Whatever that may be.
Yeah, and I feel like all women have, like, different versions of that. Like, Lonnie has a different version of that than me. Like, even, like, what determines being a lady.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's very different, like, subjectively. And for a lot of time, what was determined to be, like, what being a lady was determined to be was determined by men.
Yes.
So I think we are getting to decide. Yeah, we're getting to decide what it means to be a lady.
Yes.
It feels good.
Now, from opening doors to being open about your sex life, like Lonnie has today on daytime television, when it comes to talking about sex, it's not just about you and your boo who knows what went down in the bedroom. According to the New York Post, 76% of people admitted that they share private information about their sex lives with their friends. Some of the most discussed details, I know you guilty, you know exactly what you did last night on the phone with your girlfriend. The details include if the sex was good, where the sex was had, and how long it took. So ladies, when it comes to sex, are you guilty of that 76%?
Did you take a nap while you was doing it?
Right?
How long did it take?
Yeah. Who, like, took the first initiative? I like hearing that, right?
I don't want to hear about people's sex lives, okay? That's me, though. That's me.
No, I like the details.
I only like it if I know that they're not going to be together. Okay?
Like, what do you...
Like, I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear about you and Adam. Okay? I don't want to have that in my mind.
I don't want to hear that.
It's no shade.
But you have helped me on some things.
What you do? Tell me. I can't say it.
You guys.
I want to know.
She has.
But isn't that different? Because that's like soliciting advice.
Yes.
As opposed to her being like, what'd you do last night? Put the baby to sleep.
No, Lonnie is not like that. But I know Lonnie is very experienced. You know, she talks about Woodrow all the time. And honestly, okay, Amanda, I've only been having sex for about 10 years of my life. I waited a very long time.
And I've been having sex for 48 years.
Yes. So, she's very experienced.
No,
so,
that's
you know,
smart.
Right?
Smart.
So I just asked her.
How many years?
I know. I wanted to, I don't know what I can say on daytime TV, but I wanted to learn.
Did she tell you to bend over backwards?
Oh, I already know the answer to this. Okay.
I wanted to learn how to do the different ways.
Right.
And certain things that you do.
I'm getting hot
because I had an issue.
How to attain?
No. There are certain things of oral sex that I just don't want to.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to build up.
Oh, I get it.
You know what I told her, y'all?
Lonnie,
I said, take yourself to a happy place. That's how you handle it, okay?
We talk about it on Insecure. Like, there's a whole thing. Like, my character, Tiffany Dubois, is very, like, prissy, but then she's like, actually, but I do what I need to do.
Oh, my God, that's me. That's me in real life. That's That's me in real life.
That's right. That's a balance.
Yes, it's a balance.
Right.
Wait, so when you ask the advice and then you go home and you do it.
Yes. I don't tell Adam where I got the advice from.
Of course. Right, but then.
It's me, Adam. It's me.
No. Wait. Okay, but then. Does Adam notice? Like, does he notice that something's different? So is he like, babe, are you reading books or something?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, pretty much.
That's how I learned.
Yeah.
But I don't want the details. What I'm saying is, are you okay? Yeah, fine. I don't, you know what I mean?
No, that's boring. For girl talk? No, you want the details.
But I don't, what I'm saying is, that's my friend. That's my friend and her husband. And I don't want to disrespect and get into their business like that. But now, like, you'll be dating, right?
I know.
You'll be dating. I will be finding out who you're going to be. I want to hear about your adventures.
Yeah, I want to hear about other people's because I'm not getting any right now these days.
Okay.
Yeah. Ditto.
I want to picture it. I want to hear it. I want to hear the squishy squish. I want to know. No filter.
But you know what? I just feel like when you exchange information, as you have shown, like you learn.
Yes, you do.
My mom always says, "I love y'all's generation because you talk to each other and you can get further. Like you can save yourself wasting some time."
Yes.
But I think what they're also talking about is when you talk about it so much to make another person want your partner. So that's what they're saying. Yeah. Now that's what they're saying. Is that you talk about it so much that it's like, ooh, I want to.
What are they doing?
That other person is shady. That's all
that's what I'm saying.
That's a shady person.
You would never talk to a friend where you know that there's a chance that person was picture your partner with them.
Believe me, it has happened, Gina.
Really?
Okay, yeah, it has happened. Round of applause. Yeah.
Oh, that's too many claps.
Oh, that's a lot. That ain't right.
Those are some shady
friends, y'all.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have friends who don't want the details because they're kind of more prudish. But then I have friends who are like, how to go down, when to go down.
That's
what was the
Gina.
sign, you know? And I am particularly skilled at skilled at determining attachment size.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it in the hand?
Yeah.
Wait, is it in the hand?
It's partly in the hand and it's partly in body type. I've never been wrong. Ever. And so I like hearing the details to know if I was right.
Because they said if you use the middle finger and measure it, you know, like down, then that's the size.
It's the length of the digits, the size of the palm in proportion to the rest of the body. It's the thumb. And typically, it's like skinny dudes be packing.
Skinny dudes.
Skinny dudes?
Yeah.
You guys,
They do say.
that's true.
Why y'all thinking like...
That's true. No, it's true.
They're all thinking about their friend who's skinny. And they're like, let me find out about
You
Bruce.
see why Snoop Dogg ain't never had a divorce.
Yes.
You see that? Snoop. Yeah.
You see how Wiz Khalifa pulled out?
Oh, you know what that sound is? When you hear that ring, it can only mean one thing. It's the Real's Hotline Bling. Hey. We're hearing from our Real representatives that we have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from? What's your name, sweetie? Where you from?
Naisha, I'm from San Diego.
I hear you need our advice on something going on in your life. What can we help you with?
I recently broke up with my significant other, and we've been friends for 5 years prior to that. And I want to know, when is the right time to know, okay, you need to be friends with them, or you need to just let them go?
How long were you dating? You knew him for 5 years. How long were you dating?
2.
So a total of 7 years y'all been together, like knowing each other.
No, 5.
5 total.
5 total, okay.
Okay.
How did he behave in the breakup? Was he kind in the breakup or was he nasty?
Very, like, nonchalant.
Okay.
Did you break up or he broke up?
I broke up.
Okay. And why?
Because he was nonchalant.
No, there's other people involved.
With you or him?
With him.
Okay. All right. I think we got enough.
Wait, I need to picture him. Was he skinny?
He wasn't fat, Jeannie.
No, I'm playing with you. You know what? To be honest with you, is it important to you to want to be friends with him again? Is that something you need right now?
I would like him in my life, and I do see him in my future, definitely. I know I'm still young, and a lot of people say, you know, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but, you know, he was my first love, and...
See, I gotta say
this?
Yeah,
I see emotional strings still attached. There's a little danger I feel right there because, yeah.
People who are supposed to be in your life will make sure they're in your life.
Yeah.
That's it. They'll treat you the way...
I have a question. There was another person involved?
That's what I'm saying.
Cheated on her.
He cheated on her.
Why do you want to be friends with
There you
somebody
go.
who cheated on you?
And
Because there's emotional strings
Because that's
still
her
attached.
first, and
I know, but
she's
you
emotional.
you don't need to be friends with somebody who cheated on you, honey.
And can I say one more?
He showed himself already. Believe him. He showed you
I just
himself.
want to add one more thing.
Okay.
Like, sometimes what we really want to do in being friends with somebody is make ourselves feel like we didn't make a mistake by giving this person so much time. And so we think like, well, maybe if we're friends, then it can rectify their wrongdoing, and then that makes you feel better. But you weren't wrong in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, you give people space to show you who they are, and if they show you that they don't deserve that space, you let it go. And it's hard. Like, it's not easy. It's hard.
It's really hard. So thank you, and we wish you the best, Naisha. Be sure to keep in touch. We want to know how everything ends up for you, girl, right?
Love on yourself.
Shine on.
Block his number.
Love on yourself.